So let's start. We're going to start with some breathing. So maybe make your feet a little bit wider so you have a nice, sturdy, strong base. And then you can relax your arms down by your sides. We're going to pull the collarbones gently away from each other. So we're just going to open up this upper chest so we have more room for that breath to come in. And if you have your balance and you want, you can close your eyes. Otherwise, maybe find a spot on the floor where nothing's moving, just to give the eyelids a little bit of a rest. And we're just going to inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Let's do that 3 times on your own breath. Excellent. All right. So I'm going to do one more breath pattern with you. So I do breath of joy a certain way, and I learned a different way. So we're going to try that different way, see if you like it. If you don't, that's okay. You only have to do it this once. Maybe, we'll see. All right, so I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll do it all together. So we're going to inhale the hands up in front, and then another inhale out to the side, and another inhale straight up. And then exhale all the way down and out. Okay, you guys ready? We'll go. It's hard. This one's hard. It took me a long time to get it. Okay, so here we go. So you can, if this is too much, you can just breathe regular. Here we go. Inhale, 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 exhale, and then come back up. Let's do it again. Inhale, 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 exhale. Nice. We're gonna do it one more time. Here we go. Inhale, 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 exhale. Excellent. And then coming up nice and slow, take 2 normal breaths in the nose and out the nose or out the mouth. Excellent. All right. So let's check our posture, and then we'll do some moving. So we're going to come into our mountain pose. You can start with big toes touching. Heels are a couple inches apart, or hip width distance apart, or wider, depending on how your balance is today. And then we're going to soften the knees a little bit and check in with the feet. We'll do some more feet later, but check in with the feet. Soften the knees, neutral pelvic tilt. So we're not jutting back or dipping forward, nice and neutral. And then we're going to pull those collarbones gently away from each other. Or on the back body, pull the shoulder blades together, the bottoms of the shoulder blades, like they're being pinched together. Hands can be at your side or facing forward. If you have your balance you want, you can close your eyes. Take one more breath here. Excellent. All righty. So let's move these bodies. Let's start with a standing cat-cow. So we're going to bend the knees, bring the hands to the front of the thighs, dip the chin, and tuck the tailbone. So this is our exhale position, our cat. On the inhale, we're going to straighten up, looking up, and then we're rounding the spine the opposite direction. So this is our cow. Exhale back to cat, curl it in. Inhale, open up, looking up, cow. And again, just as far as is comfortable with the neck, you don't have to look all the way straight up at the ceiling. Just nice and slow, back and forth between the two. Excellent. All right, we're going to come into that neutral spine again. And then we're going to step the feet out just a little bit wider. And we're going to come into our lateral body, side body stretch. So one hand can stay on the hip or down that leg. We're going to inhale, bring this other arm up. Maybe cross the midline, maybe not, depending on how open you are on that side. And then exhale, bring it back. Inhale, other side. Exhale, bring it back. So we're just going to keep doing this for a little bit, moving nice and slow. As the body warms up, maybe you're going to go a little further, maybe not. That's fine, either way. Next time that you're bringing your arm up, start your inhale first, and then let the movement of the breath allow the arm to rise up. Another little ball I'm going to throw at you here if you want to catch it. So my left hand is up, I'm pushing down in with my right foot. So opposite foot pushes in when that arm comes up. Kind of like when we do this seated, we push into the floor, doing that same thing, but with the foot. Excellent. All right, we're going to do one more time each side or finish off evenly. Nice. All right. So our next movement here, so we're doing 6 directions of the spine. The last 2 directions is the twists, left and right. Arms can be wherever you like, straight out, closer to the body, somewhere in the middle. When we inhale, we're going to lift up, feel that length in the spine. Exhale, turn to one side. Inhale, bring the body back to center. Exhale to the second side. Letting the breath start the movement. Or if you prefer more of a twist, just as long as you keep the breath going. Excellent. Then we're going to come back to center. Drop the arms down. And we're going to come into our half sun salutation. So keeping the knees soft, so we're not hyperextending the knees. And then coming up with a straight spine or an elongated. We're not losing the curves, but we're not rolling up. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with the hands at the heart. Feet are nice and wide. You're going to inhale, the hands come down and then the arms come up. We're going to exhale, arms out to the side, hinge at those hip joints, forward fold. Wherever you get to is totally fine. We're going to halfway lift, hands come to the front of the thighs. Exhale, fold forward again. Bend the knees, nice and deep, arms out to the side, push in with the feet. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, hands down, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come out, push the feet in. Inhale, arms up. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come out, push into the feet. Inhale, all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Excellent. All right. So let's mess about with those feet a little bit. So we're gonna, we'll just do one at a time. It's a little easier to do it that way. So we're gonna step 1 foot forward, just 1 step, half step, whatever. We're gonna lift the toes up, spread them out and then set them back down. See if you can do one at a time. I can't really, but that's okay. Do the big toe, pinky toe. I'm working on it. You can do like a couple. All right, so release the toes, and then we're gonna activate that inner arch. So we're gonna suction cup that big toe side, heel to toe, activating that arch, and then relax it. And then the outside edge of the foot is an arch as well, so we're gonna activate that side, pull that pinky toe, strengthening that ankle, muscles of the feet, and then relax. If you want, you can shake it out. And then going to the other side, we're gonna lift the toes up, spread them out, set them back down. Maybe one at a time, maybe big toe, pinky toe. Excellent, release the toes. And then activate that inner arch, big toe side. Suction cup that foot. And then relax. And then let's do the outer side of the foot, that outer arch. Pinky toe side, lift that side up. The suction cup, activate that ankle. Excellent, and then relax. Excellent. Oh, if you want, shake that foot out. All righty, let's see. Let's do our moving balance, and then we'll come into our warriors. So the first one, we'll start with our palm tree pose. So we can break this down into bits. So you don't have to do all of it if you don't want. One aspect is just the arms. Inhale, the arms come up, and then exhale, arms come down. Or you can do just the feet coming up on the toes on the inhale, exhale, come down. Do it all together. Inhale, arms up on the toes, exhale, down. Or you can do it one at a time. Arms up, toes up, down, down. So whatever this pose looks like for you, finding a spot where nobody else is moving. Excellent. All right, let's do one or two more. Thanks. All right. You want to shake it out anytime after any pose. All right, flying crane. Karate Kid is next. Let's do original style today. So we'll start with the hands in the center. And if you want to watch first, that's fine. So we're going to lift one knee up, arms come out to the side, and then exhale back. And then the other side, and then back. So if that's too much, you can hold on to the wall or a chair and do one leg at a time. And here we go. So if this is too easy today, you can add crazy arms. You can do opposite arms. I'm going to stick with trying just to balance. That's why it's yoga practice, not yoga perfect. Excellent. All right, so let's do 2 more times each side. See if I can count that high. Excellent. And there we go. So let's come back to that mountain pose before we go to our warrior one, just to check in with what we're doing. Check in with those feet. So we activated some of those muscles and toes. So the 4 corners of the feet here, we're going to look at the ball of the foot, either side, and then the inside and the outside of the heel. So rooting those down, noticing that in both feet, all 4 corners. And then if you want to come back to that pelvic tilt, and then neutral, soften the knees a little bit so we're not hyperextending. And then let's look at something else here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. If you want, Bring the hands to those lower ribs. You can find the absolute last one by kind of poking in there. Hands come here. When you inhale, your hands should move away from each other. And then when you exhale, come back together. So finding the diaphragm can sometimes be a little tricky, but it moves the rib cage. So if we feel where the rib cage is, we can start to notice that movement. Excellent. 1 or 2 more breaths here. Nice. Release the hands. You can shake them out. Shake out the legs. All right. We are coming into Warrior One next. All right. So we're going to take one foot, step it forward. The back foot is turned out at a slight angle. Noticing where those feet are on your mat, we're going to inhale, straight leg, exhale, bend. So we're going to warm that knee up first. We're aiming for that second and third toe. Excellent. And then we'll push off and step the feet back together. All right, we're going to turn that foot out at an angle and step the second foot forward. Connect with those feet. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale, bend. Again, second and third toe. If that back leg is tight in the calf, you can bend that back knee as well. Excellent. And then we'll push off and step the feet back together. All right, we're going to add arms. So let's do original arms. Don't have to think about it. Turn that foot out, step that first foot forward. If you have shoulder issues and this motion is uncomfortable, you can do Y's or cactus arms, whatever feels okay, or just even hands at the heart. All right, so here we go. So we're going to inhale, bend that front knee, arms come up. Exhale, bring it back down, straighten that leg. Excellent. Going at your own pace. Hopefully that's nice and slow. See if you can pay attention to those feet. Check in with the breath. Maybe you remember where that diaphragm is. It's okay if you don't. It works whether you're paying attention or not. Excellent. Let's do 2 more. Nice. All right, bend that knee. Step feet back together or step up. Turn that foot out. Second foot comes forward. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Check in with the feet. Here we go. Inhale, arms come up, bend that front knee. Exhale back. Excellent. Let's do 2 more. Nice. All right, we're going to step the feet together. Just step back or step forward. All right, let's do a fabulous tree pose here. So I don't have anything extra special to say about your tree pose. We're just going to do it. All right, so we're going to pick one foot. That foot is going to stay rooted on the floor. I know I talk a lot, I'm sorry.
No, I said it's too quiet in here.
Oh,
You're not supposed to talk.
No.
all right, so the heel of the second foot comes above the ankle, of the first foot. So this is our tripod, level A. And then bring the hands together at the heart. This is start position. If you want, you can grow your branches. Hands can come up. Sometimes I like to do pointer fingers up. Or if that's uncomfortable for the shoulders, you can do Y's, cactus, straight out. And move the arms. If you feel like you have your balance and bring your foot up higher, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, we can keep that on the floor. Forgot what I was doing with my arms. Keep my mouth going to keep my hands moving. All right, so the most important thing here, and I should say it first, is breathing. And then if you can, check in with that foot. It's all four corners on the floor. And then the other foot has maybe two corners on the floor, or all four corners on the other leg. Either way, check and see where those feet are. And then when you're ready, coming out nice and gracefully. So my first yoga teacher always said there's three parts to any pose: coming into it, being in the pose, and then coming out. And each is just as important as the other. So that's why I say coming out nice and gracefully. So there you know, now you know where that comes from. All right, other foot. Root that second foot into the floor, heel above the ankle. Check in with this straight leg hip, nice and strong. Hands at the branches. Breathing, of course, you didn't forget, I might have. Again, if you have your balance you want, you can bring that foot up higher. Not required. But keeping the breath going is. Take one more breath here. And then coming out nice and graceful. Excellent. All right, let's shake out the legs, shake out the arms. Let's come into, we're gonna do a little shoulder rotation here. So we're gonna just stand in a regular mountain stance, and we're gonna bring the arms out to the side. We're gonna start with the palms facing down. On the inhale, we're gonna lift the thumb up towards the ceiling, and then if it can, go back behind you. And then bring the palm back to face down, and then we're gonna exhale, thumb down, and then maybe back behind you again. So you can keep this a continuous motion, rotating into those shoulder, amazing joints, the shoulders, how they all work. Spend years studying all the little ligaments, tendons, muscles, bones. Excellent. All right. Bring the palm back to face down and then release the arms. So while we're here on the shoulders, let's do some shoulder rolls and then we'll come into our warrior two. So we're gonna inhale, shoulders come up and forward, exhale down and back. Excellent. And then we're going to reverse the roll. So we're going to inhale back and up, exhale down and forward. Excellent. And then a couple more either direction, or sometimes I like just straight up and down. Excellent. And release. Maybe shake it out. That feels okay. All right, let's come into Warrior Two. All right, we'll just do it how we usually do it. I don't want to get too complicated. All right, so we're going to step 1 foot forward. The back foot is closer to 90 degrees. And our torso is facing more towards that side. We're going to bend that front knee over that front ankle, hands together at the heart, and then arms open out to the sides. Gaze is over those front fingers. So it doesn't matter if you're doing right or left first. We'll do both sides. So let's take a moment here, check in with those feet. Where are they? Where are the fingers in space? And then relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. All right, so now we're gonna do some moving here. So we're gonna bend the elbow with that front arm and bring it down to that front thigh. This back arm, the hand can come to the hip, or the hand can come up towards the ceiling, or the arm can come over the ear. So depending on how that feels in your shoulder. And then we're gonna windmill around. So we're gonna bring that back arm up all the way to the ceiling. So this is our peaceful warrior. And then we're gonna bend that elbow again, exhale, side angle pose. So switch arms. Yeah, there you go. And then this back arm comes up. And inhale again, peaceful warrior. Excellent. And one more time through. So exhale, side angle pose. And inhale, peaceful warrior. Nice. All right, so let's bring the arms back to warrior two. Extend out with the fingers. Take a full breath here. And then we'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. Excellent. All right, let's go to the other side. Step that foot forward. Back foot's close to 90 degrees. Torso's facing that way. There you go. And then hands at the heart, arms open out to the side, and bend that front knee over that front ankle. There you go. Gazes over those front fingers. Take a breath or two here. And then we're going to bend that front elbow, bring that forearm down to that front thigh. And then this back arm can be hand on the hip, or hand up towards the ceiling, or arm over the ear. Excellent. Inhale, bring that front arm all the way up towards the ceiling. And then exhale again, side angle pose. Forearm comes to that front leg. Excellent. Inhale again, peaceful warrior. And last time through. Exhale, side angle pose. And inhale, peaceful warrior. Nice. We'll bring the arms back to warrior two. Extend out with the fingers. And then we'll drop the arms and step the feet back together. Nice. All right. So let's do a fabulous triangle next. We're all warmed up with our warrior two, so we'll do a triangle. So I'm going to go back to that first foot that I had forward. So with warrior two, that front knee bends. With triangle, in theory, it stays straight. But we don't want to hyperextend, so we can have a little bit of a micro bend in that front knee, or as much of a bend as you need. So the arms start out the same, hands at the heart, arms open up to the side. And then we're going to extend forward with those fingers, hinge at that hip joint, and then tic-tac the arms. So wherever that hand gets to, other one, yeah, there you go. Nope, other way. Yep, there you go. Wherever this front hand comes down onto that leg or onto the floor, that's where you're supposed to be. So we'll take a breath or so here. And then when you're ready, we're going to grab that invisible rope, pulling back up. Drop the arms, bend that front knee, and step the feet back together. Excellent. And shake out the legs. And then let's go to the other side. Other foot in front. That leg stays mostly straight. Hands at the heart, arms open out to the side. You're gonna extend forward with that front arm, hinge at the hips, tick-tock the arms. And wherever that hand gets to, it's totally fine. We're gonna extend the fingers of the upper arm towards the ceiling. Excellent. Let's take another breath here. And then when you're ready, grab that visible rope, coming back up. We'll drop the arms, bend that front knee, and step the feet back together. All right, shake it out. Let's see. We're gonna do wide-legged stuff next. Poses, whatever you call it. All right, so I'm gonna turn my mat sideways so you can see me. If you want, you can stay this way on your mat or turn sideways so you have the length of the mat to go wide with the legs. All right, so we'll start with pinwheels. So feet are nice and wide, or as wide as is comfortable. We're gonna bring the arms out to a T, and this is basically cross-body work, so it's good for your brain. So we're gonna take the right hand somewhere to the left side, knee, ankle, hip, wherever you want on that left leg. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, left hand to that right leg, wherever you reach, and then inhale back up. Gonna let you go at your own pace, nice and slow. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, into the twist. Excellent. And one more time each side, or finish off evenly. Excellent. And release the arms. If you want, you can bring the feet back together, shake them out, and then we'll step them wide again. So next we're going to do rainbow pose. So here we're just going to do it. We'll do it 3 times. So hinging at those hip joints again, inhale, lift the spine up, and then exhale, fold forward. Arms can hang in front of you. If you reach the floor, that's great. If you don't, no worries. It's not required. We're gonna take this left arm and inhale, bring it up towards the ceiling, just as far as it's comfortable. And then exhale, bring it back down. Second side, inhale. And exhale, back down. Back to the first side, inhale. And exhale, second side, inhale. And exhale, one more time each side. Inhale. And exhale. And then last time, last side, inhale. And exhale. Excellent. Bend the knees, hands can come to the hips. Inhale, lift the back nice and straight, coming up. And then you can heel toe the feet back together or hop and shake it out. Yeah, if you have bad knees, don't be doing that. All right, let's do one more wide-legged, and then we'll do something else fun. I promise, right? Okay, not that you're not having fun now. So we're gonna do a half sun salutation. 2 options. You can do it the way we usually do it with the arms out to the side like that, or I'm going to do straight arms up and straight arms down. So if you have back issues, I would recommend arms out to the side. If you don't, then if you like it like that. All right, so here we go. So we're going to inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge at the hip joints, forward fold. And then we're going to inhale, halfway lift. The hands can come to the front of the legs. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, arms to the ears or out to the side. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come up. Inhale. And exhale down. All right, one more time. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, arms come up. Inhale, all the way up. And exhale, done. Nice. All right, bring the feet back together. Shake out the arms, shake out the legs. All right, so I have a name for what we were doing before. So a squat fold. So you guys remember that? So forward fold, and then come down to a squat, and then forward fold. You don't have to go that fast, but that's the idea. So feet can be a little wide, or you can sit down on the floor and be like, I'm done, lady. All right, so here we go. So let's see. Do prayer hands, and we'll start with the squat. So feet can be wide. We're going to bend the knees and just go down as far as you can. And then we're going to straighten the legs, hinge at the hips, and bring the head down towards the floor. And then come back to the squat. And then back to the fold. So just back and forth between the two. If you'd rather have the hands on the hips, you can do that. Or on the floor, you can do that. Excellent. And one more. And then you can come back to that squat. And then sit down on the floor. However ungracefully that works for you. Yeah, don't fall. All right.
I think the first half is funner.
The first half of class or the first half of the... All right. All right, so you guys ready? So let's come into a comfortable seated position. I know sitting on the floor isn't always comfortable. If you don't want to sit cross-legged, you can have your legs out straight. And we're going to do a little cat-cow here. So if your legs are crossed, we're going to bring the hands under the knees. Exhale back to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Excellent. And then we'll come back to neutral. And we're going to do those laterals we did standing up. We'll do them seated. So you can see when you push into the floor, this opposite knee stays, instead of popping up, it stays down. All right, so one hand on the floor. Inhale, this other arm up. Exhale, bring it back. Second side, inhale. And exhale. Just going at your own pace, letting the breath guide the movement. Excellent. Let's do one more time each side or finish off evenly. Nice. All right. Let's do, instead of that regular twist, we're going to do our open and close twist here. So if your legs aren't out already, bring them out in front. And if you want, you can pound them into the mat. Pick them up a little bit. And then we're going to bend this right knee, right foot comes into the floor. Extend that left arm over that left leg. On the inhale, we're gonna lift that arm up, feel that extension in the spine. On the exhale, arm in front of or behind the right knee. Left hand comes behind the spine. So we're gonna inhale, lift the spine up, exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. And this left leg can be relaxed, the foot can be relaxed. Each time you exhale, pull that belly button in. Excellent, and then unwind. So that was our closed twist, our open twist. Left arm over that left leg, gaze follows that thumb. We're gonna inhale, bring that arm towards that back wall. Just as far as is comfortable. Excellent, and then we'll bring that arm back to center. Release that side, we're gonna switch legs and arms. Right arm over that right leg. Inhale, lift that arm up, feel that extension in the spine. Exhale, in front of or behind that left knee. Left hand behind the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn and look towards that back wall. Excellent, and then unwind. Bring that right arm over that right leg. Gaze follows the thumb. Inhale, open twist. Very nice. All right, let's unwind that. And then we're gonna bring both legs straight out again, and we're gonna do a, let's do wide-legged forward fold. If you don't wanna do wide-legged, you could do just straight. Otherwise, we're gonna bring the legs out wider, just as wide as is comfortable. They don't have to be super wide. And we're gonna use gravity here. So we're gonna inhale, bring the arms up. On the exhale, we're hinging at those hips, and then we're gonna fold forward. Wherever you get to, bring the hands down to the floor, and then inhale, come back up. We're not gonna stay down. Exhale, fold forward, tap to the floor, inhale, bring it back up. And one more time, exhale, fold forward, tap down, inhale, bring it back up. And then we'll exhale, arms out to the side. And bring the hands under the knees to bring the knees back together. Wrap the arms around the knees, drop the chin, and rock side to side. Excellent. All right, so we're going to bring the feet up to the top of the mat and roll down onto the spine. All right, so we're gonna start, so we were doing those pelvic tilts standing up, so we're gonna do it supine here on our back. So we're gonna tilt the tailbone up, that lower back flattens into the floor, and then we're gonna reverse that tilt, tailbone towards the floor, and then we get like a little mouse hole under the spine, right in that lower back. So do that a couple times. Excellent. And then let's do one-legged Apanasana here. So we're going to bring one knee into the chest on the exhale. Inhale, that foot comes back to the floor. Second side, exhale, knee comes in. Inhale, foot to the floor. Excellent. So we started with that very lowest end of the spine down into the sacrum, and now we're working on that mid back. So we'll do one more leg or finish off evenly, or sorry, one more side at a time. Okay. All right. And then option A, keeping the knees bent, feet on the mat, or you can extend the legs out straight if that's comfortable. Then we're going to bring the arms down by your sides. On the inhale, we're going to lift the arms up towards the ceiling and then continue to the floor above you. And then exhale, arms back down by your side. So we started, or we did our palm tree pose. This is palm tree pose with just the arms on the floor. So this is getting into that upper thoracic spine and into the cervical spine, the back of the neck. So those three movements, opening up the whole of the spine. Excellent. All right, finish the one you're on and do one more. And then arms come down by your side. We're going to do our bridge pose. We're going to do 3 rounds of it, 3 different arm movements, actually. Okay, so the knees, the heels, and the hips are all lined up. We're going to start with the arms down by your sides, or if you like robot arms, bend the elbow, fingers point up towards the ceiling. So the arms stay in place, and we're just going to move the hips. So we're going to lift from those hip points, push in with the feet. Inhale, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. And then on the exhale, we're going to come down nice and slow, keeping those knees in line. Taking your time, coming all the way down. And then again, here we go. Inhale, lift. And push in with the feet. Back of the arms if you like. And then exhale, release. Nice and slow. Excellent. All right, we're going to do one more time like this. Inhale, lift from those hip points. And exhale, release it back down. Nice. All right, our next round, we're going to add the arms. So the arms start down by your sides. We're going to inhale, push the feet in, lift the hips and the arms up overhead to the floor above you. And then exhale, arms back down by your sides, hips come down. And let's do that again. Inhale, push in with the feet. Inhale, lifting the hips and the arms up overhead. Exhale, arms down, hips down. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, lift, arms up, hips up. And exhale, arms down, hips down. Excellent. We're going to do one more round, and we're adding an extra breath in. So here we go. So we're going to inhale, arms up, hips up. On the exhale, release just the hips. The arms stay on the floor. Nice and slow. Feel that opening in the shoulders joint. And then take another inhale. Exhale, arms come back down by your sides. And again, inhale, push in with the feet, lift the hips, lift the arms up overhead. On the exhale, release just the hips, back down to the floor. Nice and slow. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale, arms up, hips up. Exhale, release just the hips. Take another inhale. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Excellent. All right, let's bring both knees in. We're going to do Apanasana. Exhale, knees into the chest. Inhale. You can have your hands on knees as the knees go out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Excellent. All right, let's do one or two more here. And then setting the feet down on the floor, we're gonna bring the arms out to a T. We're gonna start with gentle windshield wipers here. So we're gonna walk the feet away from the torso. And we're just gonna drop the knees side to side. Excellent. All right, so come back to center. We're gonna bring that left foot to the center of the mat, and we're gonna cross that right leg over the left. So arms are out in a T. We're gonna drop both knees over towards the left. And then with the head, we can look left, center, or right, depending on how that feels in the neck and maybe even under the armpits. Excellent. Inhale, we're gonna lift the knees back up to center and then drop the knees over to the right. And you can switch the direction of the head, or it can be the same as the knees. So left, center, or right. Excellent. Inhale, knees back up to center. We're going to uncross. Right foot comes to the center of the mat, and then left leg over the right. And drop both knees over towards the left, and the head can be left, center, or right. Excellent. Inhale, lift the knees back up to center. And then on the exhale, drop the knees to the right. You can switch direction with the head, left, center, or right. Excellent. Let's bring both knees back up to center. We're going to uncross the legs. And let's come back to those windshield wipers. Walk the feet out just a little bit. And knees go side to side. Excellent. Back to center. And then let's bring both knees in again. On the inhale, so this is the exhale, knees come into the chest. On the inhale, feet go up towards the ceiling, arms overhead. Point and flex the feet. And then exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, feet up, arms up overhead, point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, open, point and flex. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. And last time, inhale, open, point and flex the feet. In, inhale, knees out, Apanasana. Excellent. Let's bring the feet down to the mat. And then if comfortable, you can extend the legs all the way straight out. And we're going to bring the arms down by our sides. Tuck the shoulder blades under. Inhale, arms up overhead. Palm tree pose. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Couple of rounds on your own, inhaling the arms up overhead, and exhale, arms back down by your sides. Excellent. Let's do one more. And then if your legs are out straight, relax the legs and the feet away from each other, or you can keep the knees bent, feet on the floor. Arms come down by your side and then out from the torso, arms up, or palms down. If you have a towel or a blanket, you can bring that under your head if that's comfortable. And getting any last little wiggles out. We're going to do a full body relaxation, walking up the body, relaxing each part as we go. Starting with the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release and make space in the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Relax and open the space in the knees and behind the knees. Relax the tops of the thighs and the backs of the thighs. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the spine from the tailbone all the way up to the base of the skull. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. We'll take the next few moments and just be. Gently coming back into awareness. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. If you'd like, you can roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. You can use your lower arm as a little pillow. Let's take a nice full breath here. And then when you're ready, and again with an inhale, pushing up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way, we're going to finish with the other version of the breath of joy that I like better. All right, so we start with the hands on the heart. I'll show you one and then we'll do three together. So we start with the hands on the heart. We inhale, hands come down, arms come up, fingertips touch. Exhale, arms come back down, hands to heart. All right, 3 times. Ready? Here we go. Inhale, hands down, arms up, fingertips touch. Exhale, arms down, hands back to the heart. And again, inhale. Fingertips touch. Exhale. All the way down. Hands to heart. One more time. Inhale. Fingertips touch. Exhale. Arms all the way back. Hands to heart. And bring the palms together. Hands to the heart. And namaste.
Thank you, Carrie.
Thanks, gang. I will have class next week. I think it's the 3rd. And I will have polls. So hopefully you're not busy and can come.